Hello. How are we doing, everybody? I see Bonnie was in the chat. Bonnie said, hey, hello. Melinda's in the chat. I don't see my chat numbers going up yet. I'm still 0. There we are at 11. Hi, everybody. I see Bonnie in the chat. I see Melinda. Miss Sherry's in there. Stephanie is in already. Awesome. Sherry Edwards. Everybody, I said you twice. Miss Cindy B, Bob Becker in the house. How's everybody doing tonight? And can you believe we're on day 7? 7 days. There's Miss Kristen jumping in the chat. I have had audio confirmation already from Miss Kristen for modding this evening, so we're all good on that one. I know, day 7. It's all downhill from here, right? Is that what we have? I tell you what, this gets this is a physical thing. Like my head and my brain and my body are all like, we're tired. And I go to bed late and then I sleep in and blah blah blah. And yeah, I'm working hard, guys. It's fun to be here and it's fun to do it. But boy, 12 days will be good. So here we are. Hi, I'm Becky, Vintage Viking Treasures. This is 12 Days of Christmas, day number 7. I am in Colorado Springs, Colorado. I will be doing invoicing that will all be combined from my 12 days, including combining the shipping costs through Pirate Ship for my estimates. So that is the gist of all the things we're doing. I have my desk full of tonight's theme. And I have a couple things off to the side that we can finish up if we have any extra time. Hi, Ma. Good to see you in the chat. How are you doing tonight? Romola popping in. Hello. Yeah, if anybody is new, please say hi. Let us know what you'd like to be called in the chat because YouTube has been doing some crazy things with some of the usernames. Sometimes we have to double check and make sure you are who we've known you always to be, except for they've added weird numbers and letters and done a few things like that. Because we want to make sure that we have everything marked down for the right person. And if you're new, hey, great. Glad to have you. Click the, subscribe, like, all the things, reminder button. We have 5 more nights after tonight to finish up this run of 12 days. So, you ready for what the theme is tonight? I know I think that most people are familiar with in the collectibles world. And I started gathering up these little guys all together. So I have a quantity to use for the 12 days. We got us a little Homeco collection going on tonight. If y'all are familiar with, Fatbird Finds, there's a famous Homeco figurine that has popped up quite a bit over YouTube over the last couple of years. So I have found a whole bunch of different kinds and styles. I was really kind of amazed at how many different kinds I was coming up with. So I kind of put them all together. My entire top shelf, like this one, was full all the way across with the Homeco pieces. So there's Genesis M. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So, Kristen, you ready to roll? We got 24 people in the chat so far. And I think I'm going to just, because we're getting close to Christmas season, yes, my stuff won't be shipping until after Christmas, but I think we'll go ahead and just start with the Christmas items and work our way down. How does that sound? So, first up, these are really cool. I hadn't seen them before. It is a pair. We will, and I think most everybody here has been following along, so we kind of got the idea of the whole offer up and first claim and all that stuff down as to how it rolls from there. If anybody is new and has any questions, please put them in the chat. And we have our superpowers of Kristen dropping in if she needs to let me know if anything got missed in the chat as well. So, starting price on this pair, I'm going to start them at $12. It is Here is the number. This is the Mr. Claus. And these are taller than their normal figurines. I'm going to pick up, you know, here's a guy that everybody kind of knows. The little elf, one of the little elves. And they're about this big. This pair is, oh, we got to do it here, 5.5 inches tall. And we have Mr. Claus. He has his sack full of toys, all of his paint, and he comes with Mrs. Claus, which, I mean, the Homco are also known. I know they were mass produced, but they have such great faces, a lot of detail, and some of them have some bisque finish style to it. Some have the shiny, like the red and the white bow. And then, so it's kind of a combination of different styles throughout the years. So I am not sure, honestly, when they started or when they ended, but these are made in Taiwan, so that should give us basically that 70s to early 80s style of when this pair was produced. And I will note that as we go for each one. If they have stickers, I'll tell you where they were produced, so it kind of gives us what era they are. So, all right. Where am I going with that? Oh, I just noticed that they had the same number on the bottom. So that should tell us that they're the two pieces that were in that item number, that direction. Okay. The kind of the kids' faces like that almost remind me of the Kewpie faces just a little bit. Okay. Next, I have a $8 start on this pair of teddy bears. We have the Homco sticker, also with the mark on the bottom. Let's see. Of course, I'm reading them upside down every time I do it. 5104. So it looks like we have the kind of the boy girl, Mr. and Mrs. As well in this teddy bear pair. We have the tree, and we have packages, scarves around the neck. She has a bow. We have the shiny finish on their eyes. And here is that stamp on the bottom and the sticker. And of course, I keep getting it upside down. Is it the same? It's not. It's a little bit different. And of course, I think my eyes get tireder and older every time we do this. Made in Taiwan. I'm just trying to figure out what exactly they were like trying to portray, because their sticker are very obviously it has the whole name and everything, but I'm not seeing that shape, how it pertains to their name on the sticker. It would be interesting to know that history. So we got the teddy bear pair. And you guys are going over there. Okay. We're going for, no, definitely not, MJ. I don't think anybody else had put anything in for that yet. Miss Kristen, as long as I'm not missing it. You got it. MJ. Hello. Since they come in multiples, I'm trying to keep as many of the pairs together as I can that I know came together. Just doing my best, as the girls say. They are super cute. I love them. All right. Thank you. Next up, $12 start. This is a trio. So again, they all have the stickers. They all have the mark on the bottom. 5210. It says Taiwan as well. So we have the little mouse. This one is holding the train. This one is holding a candy cane with the scarf. Well, they all have scarves in green and red. Yeah. And this one has the wreath with gold. All matte finish except for their eyes. Their eyes have that shiny black look, so you can kind of get the dimension to their eyes. Now, I don't see this style one nearly as often. I don't know. There's another mouse that I see occasionally. Okay, that's why I asked. And these guys are 3.5 inches tall and about 2 by 2. Yeah, they do great detailing. For like how inexpensive these were originally and how many they made, they did a great job doing details. Now, if I have more than one person, hello, good evening, Miss Vintage Beth. I have 2 sets of this particular mouse pairing with the train, the wreath, and the candy cane. I have 2 sets of those available. Sometimes I was like, well, I don't know if I've already have that one at home, but it's a good enough deal that I'm taking them home just in case, and we'll have a duplicate. So, all right. We're going to, well, that one's a Christmassy one. This one is a single. It'll be a $4 start. I don't know if we look it up, if there is more pieces that went with it, but this is the only one I have. We have the little snowman with the mouse. I think the snowman is adorable. This would be a great set if they had additional snowmen in different positions or holding, with different critters or something. I don't know. He's super cute. I love his little cap. He almost looks like a little elf. This one is almost 4 inches tall. They're about 3 inches wide and about 2 inches deep. Bunny is in on that one. About yay big. I like this one a lot. He's super cute. So we have Bonnie. That's snowman with mouse. Thank you so much. Okay. Going to go move stuff back and forth. Let's see. Oh, this one is a fun Christmas one as well. Now I don't see the stamp on this one. I just have the sticker. You're so welcome. And this one is a $5 start. It's the trinket box style. Now, usually I only find the top or the bottom. So this is like a little Christmas mouse. He's got the packages and he's sitting like at the top of a chimney. Again, all bisque finish. Well, the packages have the bows are a little bit shiny, and then the red on the mouse is a little bit shiny. The base it's about a 3-inch radius. If I can get enough ruler. Yep, it's about 3 inches across. So I've seen a few that I really like that are just the top, but then I'm like, whoa, yeah, they're cute, but they should be a trinket box. So mouse box is that one. All right, everybody play nice over here. This pair. This is a pair of 2, starts at $8. We have made in Taiwan and the mark on both pieces. They're ice skating mice. So this one has totally lost his balance and is sliding across the ice on his belly. There's his little ice skates. His little tail sticking up. And this one has also flopped down, but still upright on the ice skates with quite a surprised little look on their face. I wondered at first if these came with this pair, 5113, 5210. Nope. They're very similar, like them. This was the first set of 3. So this mouse is the same mouse, but reoccurring in a different style, the different theme with the ice skates. They definitely have different numbers on the bottom of the pair. There we go. Yeah. Oh, the skates are metallic silver. Okay. Cool. I have a couple more singles. This one will be a $5 start. So I'm guessing that lots of these sets eventually, became onesie twosies because they are ceramic and they got broken over the years. So it's a $4 start. We have the bunny rabbit ice skating as silver skates. Yep.
Four or five. You said 5 initially.
I'm sorry, 4. This is fine at 4.
Okay.
I was trying to stay around that to start with, but sorry. Oh, I was going to see. I'm like looking at him. What was I going to tell you? He is 4 inches tall. A little bit taller than a few of them. It'd be kind of fun to have several of the woodland creatures, all together. It's not quite a good match with those mice ice skaters, but similar motif. Speaking of mice, I have another single that is a mouse. We have... No, you're good. No, I was just looking at it going, I know I was going to say something else. 5405 is the mold number with this. This is more of a Santa Mouse style again, with the hat and the outfit. And that red is much more shiny than the rest of the bisque finish. Holding a Christmas tree, has his little toes sticking out. He is 4 inches tall. And I just have one in this style as well. So not part of a threesome. That seems to be the general gist of the majority of their pieces, where there were 3 of whatever. Seems like. I have a few pairs, but the majority of them are threesomes. Got me. All right. Moving over, we have... I don't know. So here's my conundrum. I believe, let's look at the numbers. Let's look at the numbers super fast. And 5406, 5406. Oh, okay. I'm figuring this out. Got it. This is a pair. So this will be an $8 start. And I think these are newer than... Here we go. Hi, I'm back. So this is a pair. We have the football. And he's got the string like attached because he's lacing it up. And here we go. There's the number. There's the sticker, made in Taiwan. And this one comes with the drum. And he has the mallet right there. And there is their little face. And Miss Melinda is in on that pair. So this is the drum, football. And the W getting counted down. Thank you. And then I'm going to, as we're waiting for that to finish quick, 205. Yep. 54. Oh. Huh. Okay. I'm going to reorganize 5406. So that's that one. Oh, that's that one. Well, I was going by what they looked like for a moment. And it looks like we have another pair. I want to make sure I have the right ones together. Maybe they ran around my desk last night and rearranged themselves. Is there another one? Oh, okay. All right. I see it now. Okay. These two are going to be singles. I have a pair. It'll be an $8 start. So this pair has the train and the book, where he's like reading the list or figuring out what they need to make. We have the 5406 as the number that they go together with. Their faces match better in this set. Yep, definitely they do. They both have the red caps, the green shoes, red pants. All right, Miss Melinda's in on that pair. So this is a pair of the elves with the book and the train. Okay. Perfect. And then last call. Then I have two singles because they have different numbers. So I'm going to move this over here. This is going to sound terrible, but it's really fun. So I can get this box out of my way. Okay. I have a single of the train, which was the previous pair. So this will be $4 for the single train elf because he was in the pair with the one with the book. So I had a duplicate there. And then we'll just offer the other single elf I have is with a teddy bear. And that he has not shown up in the previous ones I have shown. So he must have been in another grouping because he's 5618 as a grouping. And that is not what we had earlier on the other two groups. So he is also a $4 start, the little elf with the teddy bear. I love their faces. These guys are good. All right. And okay. So we had Melinda in, then looks like we have, yep. There you go. We got this. And hey, MJ, good to see you jumping in the chat. This will be the elf single with bear. And we'll see where he's coming up at. Those sets, cool. Melinda is at 8. I'll take a sip. How's the lag doing tonight, guys? Is everybody? I mean, I want to hopefully say I haven't heard anybody say we haven't. Hey, I was in. Did you see me yet? Because I know a couple people had to go in and out last night because of that little glitch last night. And if we're not realizing or saying the comment and you guys see it, just let us know. Make sure that we got something. Oh, good. We're not missing anybody tonight. Great. Appreciate it. Yeah, it looks like it's going pretty quick. So we are with Melinda. Thank you so much. Okay, so we did have the train guy still available, so I'm going to put him over here. Single elf available. And this set is the set, I believe, that has started the whole movement of the little home co's in the beginning. I have 3 pieces. I have 2 sets available. They are piece 5205. These ones are older. They do not have the stickers on the base. So this set will start at $12. We have the gentleman reading the book, which is a little bit different, and the faces look a little bit different because they're a little bit older. I think they, revamped them a little bit as they redid the series over the years. And then we have the elf sitting on the log holding a sailboat, and he has a hammer. So they're supposed to be like working in the workshop with Santa. And then, of course, the star of the show that everybody has been nicknamed the murder elf, because they're supposed to be helping Santa in the workshop, but he is holding a knife towards the doll. So yeah, he's not got a very good reputation in the YouTube world, but kind of fun nonetheless. It's kind of a silly little set, and I have 2 of them available, the same 3 pieces. So I have the second in the book, the second, right, with the doll, and the second with the sailboat. So, and then I've seen people take these and personalize them and put people's favorite book titles or such and such autobiography or something on it. They're really fun because of the black plain back of the book. All right. You boys are in trouble. You're in timeout over here, especially you. So we'll put that one over here. And we're gonna this is my last holiday themed one. The rest are more general in theme. But they did a lot of Christmas ones. So this set, I've only seen this once out in all my looking and stuff. Let's see. It's 10 pieces. So I think I need to start it at $18. Let's see if I can do this in a little bit of a... They're a little bit smaller. Do they have a year on them? Nope, just the number on them. Here we go. Here's the Homeco sticker. It is a nativity set, 10-piece nativity set. Now these say made in Sri Lanka. So I believe then it's a newer production, obviously than the Taiwan. So these are the biggest pieces. We have the 3 wise men. They're all in whites, golds, and then neutral tones for the hair and the skin. All of their robes have kind of this glittery frit kind of look to it, maybe like snow. It's kind of sparkly, kind of have the 3D effect to it. So there's the 3 wise men. Let's see. Here is the shepherd with a little, well, this one looks like a horse, I believe. Oh, they're so cute in the neutrals. Very neutral. Here is another shepherd. Nope, that's not shepherd. Here is the angel with the cow. So the tallest ones are they're just under 3 inches, 2 3/4 inches tall. So there's a little cow, there's little feet. And of course, the showcase of the set, we have Mary and Joseph and baby Jesus in the manger. I don't want to drop him because he tried to make a leap out of the box last night. I do like the the sugared. That's what I want to call it. The sugared look that we have here on the ceramics. If you had some lights while you're displaying them, it would look really cute. And look at Mary's toes. As she's kneeling, she has her little bare toes hanging out behind her. So again, we have 10 pieces total. Mary, Joseph, baby Jesus, the angel, 2 critters, the horse and a cow, 1 shepherd holding a sheep. I don't know if there was ever a stable. This set came up. I didn't even I'll show you the box in just a second, and then the 3 wise men. When I picked up this set in the first place, it wasn't out on display. It was wrapped up in a box. Get you all back in here. So this is all I saw. I wrote 10-piece on here. This is all I saw. It was sitting on the shelf like this, said Child Nativity. And that's all I saw when I first saw this set on the shelf. So, and this is not, there's a little barcode on it, but that says 5 gray. So that doesn't even mean what it is. What was packaged in here in the first place. So, all right. So who got that little set? Because it is one of my favorites. We had, was that MJ? Awesome. Thank you, MJ. Nativity. Perfect. I will rewrap them because they all just sit nice and flat in here, but they will get wrapped up so we don't have any issues with shipping. Okay. So the majority of these sets that I see are more of nature or like, what would be the word? Not realistic. But I found this is the one set that I found other than the nativity. So we have, again, a $12 start. It's a 3-piece set. $14.30 is the number on it. Made in Taiwan again. So we have the little girl sitting with the kitten and the flowers at her feet. We have the little boy sitting, looks like another kitten with a football. Has a fun little big puffy hat on, kind of, reminiscent of those 70s kids. And we have a second little boy with a puppy dog. And what does he have in his hand? Oh, it looks like a basket or something. And a flower at the foot. So, like I said, usually they're more nature or like made up, like the mice ice skating or the elves. But other than Mr. and Mrs. Claus, these are the only ones that I have seen that look like kids that I have picked up. They're a little reminiscent, probably too, of like, say, Precious Moments, Hummels, but they're nowhere near. Those kids don't have as much detail. I think they did a much better job on their little animals. Okay. Next up, $12 start. These were made in Sri Lanka, so this would be a little bit newer. The group number is 1410. We have the kitten laying on its side with a mint ball of yarn and a pink bow. Look at those eyes. Oh, cute little eyes. Comes with the next one playing with pink yarn and a pink bow. And the final one is sitting there like, yeah, I have blue yarn, matches my eyes, with the pink bow as well. Again, it's just mostly their eyes that have that glossy finish to them. And there is the set of these kittens. They're all white. They're really fun. And they're going to go over here. I know, they just pull on your heartstrings, don't they? Okay. We're going to go to the next group of 3. Same start, $12. Made in Taiwan, so they're a little bit older. Group number 1407. And I'm thinking, are we like at like a basset hound, a beagle? I don't know. There's a lot of them that are very, very similar. So he's got his foot up there itching his ear. This one's just sitting straight ahead, looking, wondering what he's doing. And then this one's a little bit more pouty, laying down all on his belly. So we have the browns and the blacks. Let's see, we got them all in this series. I like this one where he's itching his ear, you know. It looks like what was the Disney movie where he was the Fox and the Hound. I'm a hound dog. Oh. Yeah, I was thinking beagles or a hound, one of the two. So they can be whatever you need them to be. 3, we're at 12. Miss Bonnie is getting counted down. Put that over here. Like that. 1, 2. More like a basset. All right. We didn't have very many dogs. Next. I'm going to do a frog set. Now these ones are more, I know they say anthropomorphic on the critters, but they already have eyes, so they're just more characterized, in my opinion. They're wearing clothes. This guy is sitting out on his lily pad with a yellow butterfly. We have the sticker says made in Taiwan, and I'm not seeing. Well, there it is. Really hard to see. 1347, I believe. 1447 is the group number on this one. So I started the butterfly. This one's hanging out in his little striped shirt and his jeans with a little inchworm climbing up his leg, laying on his little lily pad. Hi, Nancy. Good to see you. And the third one is lounging again with his suspenders and a ladybug on his little lily pad. They all have the mark on the bottom. Only 2 have stickers. But I also have 2 sets of this one available. You can definitely tell that these ones are all the same with a little bit lighter mark. And then this grouping came together because you can see from the bases that they all have that darker stamp. And that's where I got the number from. But they're just hanging out at the pond, having a good old time. So 2 sets of frogs chilling are available. Oh, I didn't even notice. 2 of these guys are wearing boots or shoes. And this one with the butterfly, his toes are hanging out, or his flippers are hanging out. Okay. Next set. Set of 3 again. We're at puppy dogs. Let me double check on the numbers on these. Oh, no. 8824. Okay. We're at a pair. I apologize. Not a set of 3, a set of 2. So $8 start. 1407, no stickers. And we have a brown and white puppy. This one, to me, I can't tell you. He's too neutral for me to tell you what kind of puppy dog he is. But look, he's ready to play, though. So this is this pair. 1407. And then, let me make sure. Okay. Then it looks like they kind of did a mix set. I can do them as individual or as a pair. They are numbered the same. They are both numbered the 8828, made in Sri Lanka. But what we have is one that looks like the brown and white pup. And then we have the one that looks kind of like a beagle. So I don't know if I don't know. I just don't know. Because they have the same number on the bottom. That's how I've been identifying them in groups. So we could either do them singly at $4 each, or this can be a mixed pair at $8. Either way. Because they're not the same critter in terms of their coloring. but they're numbered as if they are a set. So that's that set. And what do we got here? Oh, I don't think those are... These are not Homeco. How did you guys get mixed in and you're not Homeco? We'll leave you to the side. Okay. I think I have... Let me make sure the numbers are right. 1411 is this threesome. And they're kind of like like the Shaggy DA, long, hairy puppy with a little waggly tail. They are made in Taiwan. So we have this guy, like he's looking like he's gonna pounce. So I think they kind of, so you know, I think they kind of did the same style and then in different dogs. So this is an all white set. This one is standing up on all fours. And this guy is just sitting back on his hind end. And then his tongues are sticking out. But this is the white puppy set. And they all have their tongues sticking out on this set. Didn't notice that on the other ones. Guess he is too. Look for different details every time, and I find something a little bit different. So that is the white puppy set. All right. Okay. I have another single, and I do not see a number on the base of it. It just has the Homeco sticker. Made in Taiwan. And it is a sheep. 1 sheep, 2 sheep. I don't have any idea what its grouping would have been. Yes, you can, Kristen. I will pick you a good one. So this sheep is a single at $4. Do you want, let me just show you, let's see.
You can pick me whichever you think is best. Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's much difference in them, honestly.
No.
That's, you know, they're pretty much the same. Just looking at them going, yeah, I'm not seeing much difference between them at all. So I will pick you a set. Thank you. 3-piece. Okay. Awesome. Put you right there. And I'm going to go with, got it. They're pretty sassy little frogs. All right. I think I have gone through, because they're bigger, it filled up my desk pretty quick. So I think I've gone through all of the Homeco ones that I had set out for today. So the other thing I wanted to do was to finish up the little mini brand balls that we didn't open yesterday. If y'all are good with that, because we are on a short night tonight, looks like. But I figured it'd be as good a night as any since we just did these last night. And I want to know what's in these balls. Because you just never know what's going to be in them. All right, this one's going to be fun to open. So as a reminder, they start at $2 a piece. And once I have it out of the package, we can have it be a, I can show the non-Homeco ones. I have 2 pair ones that somehow got down here that were not Homeco. They were sitting up there hanging out on the shelf. Let's see what we have in this first. We'll go from there. So this looks like a Series 5, mini brands, maybe foods? I don't know. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 containers to open. All right. Food isn't gonna, food wasn't the favorite yesterday. But hey, I didn't, some of these I didn't know. So that's, let me finish one of my thoughts. Campbell's chunky beef stew in like the microwave container. I didn't know what like came in some of these. And this one was like a clearance one at Hobby Lobby. So I was like, well, as long as it's not the ones I have to make, I'm good with that because I could barely find these anywhere. Next up, oh, look at that. It's the Scotch tape, like the adhesive, like for scrapbooking. Like you hold it and you can like put it in a line. Yeah, tape runner. Yeah. Look at that. That one we haven't seen, or I haven't seen. Number 3. Oh. Looks like Sprite. A little 2-liter bottle of Sprite, or a single serve, whatever we want it to be. I don't know, is that Sprite Zero with the almost all white label? Or just regular Sprite? Some of that is so hard to read. Next. Campbell's Skillet. Looks like a sauce packet. Chicken marsala. Chicken marsala. A little plastic envelope with a little piece of foam inside. This one's bigger. Oh. Ooh. We got a UPS box. UPS box has something in it like the one did last night. Let's see what we got, what they shipped us. Little itty bitty box of Fruit Loop cereal inside the plastic container that goes inside the FedEx box. That's funny. FedEx Express with the label and everything. All right. Here, I'll open these 2 and then I'll show you one of those. And we'll go 2 and 2 and back and forth. I see people opening these and then get the whole thing unzipped or on the side, and I can't do it. I can get my fingernails under it enough. I believe this one will be food also. They're double wrapped. There it goes. All right. I have a list of everything in 5 bags. All right, we're going to go for a little one first. Come out. Oh. We have bubble gum, or the big, whatever that is. Yeah, it's bubble gum. With a stack of $100 bills. Those came together in that one. Number 2. Campbell's Chunky Stew again, but this is in the big can container. Number 3. Oh. Minute Maid. The orange juice. It's in like a big gallon size. Plastic jug. Again, whoever thought of this. Number 4. I mean, it's fun. We had this one before, tomato soup in the little microwave container. I don't know if I would, go buy a bowl with the food items in it again. But, I mean, it's cute. Jelly Belly, jelly beans, popcorn flavor, because that is one of the, yes. How can that have been one of the popular flavors? Popcorn flavored jelly beans are just yuck. All right. I know we're going to switch back and forth quick. So these are a pair of ceramic figurines. I researched them a little bit, and that's why I'm like, they don't have the Homeco sticker on them. Who are they? Silvestri, Silvestri. And it's a pair of unicorns. On average, the two of these, they were selling about $20 a piece. But I can start the pair at $16. And I got a good price on them. So we have the unicorn with the heart. Has a nice glossy finish with the red with the heart saddle. And then the heart underneath the front hoof. And of course, the horn is intact. And its counterpart is the unicorn holding the heart in the mouth with a gold bow around the neck. And again, great. No chipping on the horns, no chipping on the feet. There is no mark on the bottom of them. But unicorns have a special place in my heart. That's one of the things I collected in the 80s. Because unicorns were everywhere. The movie, The Last Unicorn, all the things. Lisa Frank stickers had unicorns everywhere. Unicorns were awesome. Excuse me. Okay. And this will be the last set of mini brands I have to open. I have 2 of these. They say Series 3. And there's no pictures on the outside to even give me an idea of what this series is, honestly. Oh, this one opens different. Okay. It does make me want to kind of like go chase down, like if I know what they are and I'm missing something I'd really like, I think I would go get some other ones. But opening the blind ones, other than they're just fun, I probably wouldn't be doing as many, a whole bunch more of them. Okay. So it's like a wedges. How do I open this? I just pull on it? I do. Pull on the thing, and then has all the wedges open up like this. So this is different. I haven't opened one like this before. Kind of like an orange. Okay. I'm going to venture into this. Oh, come apart now. And they open like this. There's the, whatever you want to call it, the list of all the things available. I think we had this one last night. TGI Fridays, artichoke dip. These would be harder to save and like use. I would think the other ones that come in like 2 halves like this would be kind of fun to use for like Easter egg hunt. That's a sweet shop. That's like the multi-candy container in the big bin. I think we had that last night. Did anybody else in the chat? My mom used to save the big nylon, the eggs from the nylon, from the legs eggs from the nylon containers that they marketed them in. And we would have those filled with something for Easter egg hunts. Flavor ice again. That is also a duplicate. These ones aren't. This is yeah. Chew Crew. Yep, the legs eggs. Those were the best. You know, that was back when Easter eggs actually like stuck, stayed together, and you could pop them apart and redo them, and they wouldn't spill everywhere. The Heath candy bar. That is the 5th piece out of this one. Oh, this is not my favorite shape. I mean, I suppose you could put them back together again and kind of use them, but that would take a little bit more patience than I have today. Or they'd have the silver ones, or like the one end of the legs eggs would be like see-through. Silver and gold. All right, let's see. Oh, well, I did not get the second round off. Where's the zipper? Okay. Here we go. Again, is that multi-compartment 5-piece spear. Pop them apart. Oh, that one almost went on the floor. So I'm guessing we're in the foods still. Yep. Ranch dressing. I had that one yesterday. At least one new one would be great, guys. Open, nope. All right, not you. Open this one. Icy ice pops. I think we had that one yesterday too. Number 3. Hershey's chocolate syrup. I don't know if we saw that one yesterday. That's a big bottle of Hershey's chocolate syrup. Oh, and again, the big giant container of candies. And last but not least, apple pie spice from McCormick's. I can see why the food ones just weren't as I like the toys better. They were I mean, the food is cool, don't get me wrong, but I do like the toys better. They're just kind of more fun on the details and everything. So, all right. So then the last other pair that I pulled down, I'll put those to the side. Those will go in with our other little foods. I don't know who made these. So we're going to start them the same as the unicorns, please, which were 18, I think. Or we could start them at 16. It's only 2 of them. It's a tumbling frog pair. This one looks like he's getting ready to somersault. And this one is on his head getting ready to go over. Really shiny, really cute little faces. Great little details on the bows and the eyes. Their little flipper feet. Here he is. That's the base of it. There's no marking on them. Flip this guy over too. Looks just like a little baby frog. He's got little polka dots for detailing. There's his little hands. And again, no marking on them. I know, right? I'm guessing that there was probably a third one in some other position of the, because I know Fitz and Floyd makes them, and there's got to be more of the other companies. They call them tumbling critters, and they have 3 in various positions of doing like a somersault. So that's what I would guess these are. So that is the other pair that I pulled down that was non-Homeco. And we've gone through all the Homeco I pulled down. I think we're just going to get to have an early night tonight, honestly. I do have, Kathleen's been working hard in untangling the rest of the jewelry for us. I got some of that today, but there's a little bit left to go. So she's been working on that, which is so sweet of her. My patience just was not having it. But I believe at least half of it that she's untangled is broken. And I'm going to make some bags of 1 pound jewelry findings that are all the different broken pieces of jewelry, and probably put those out at my booth. And hopefully get a little bit out of them. So I didn't expect that much to be broken in those bags. It was kind of a disappointment, but we've gotten some other really good pieces out of there. So a mixed bag nonetheless. Do we have any other questions that I missed? I think we're going to call it a night for tonight. Just have a short one. And let's see. I'll look and see what I have for tomorrow night as an idea. And yeah, we still have wades to go. I have a couple different, I have some glass stuff to go. I have a couple other different little sets of things that I'm going to put together. Like tonight, we're going to have a couple different topics together. So we have 5 more nights, right? 8. Yeah, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 5 more nights left. So, okay, I think that'll do it. Thank you so much, Kristen. Tomorrow night, we'll be back to Miss Kim. Hopefully she'll have less technical difficulties as well. We'll get her rolling, being able to hear her from above, and go from there. So thanks, everybody. Have a good night.